Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back and Tell Me Why, grabbing the full confession achievement. This one's going to be done in Chapter 1. This is when you are at the convenience store. As soon as you finish your shopping, Tessa is going to come back into the store and then the door to the office is going to open. Once it does, what you have to do is you have to make sure you look around the store to find the first set in a string of memories. It's going to be over by the cleaning products. Once you find it, just make sure you follow all of the memories along until you get to the last one, which is going to end with you having to make a choice. So choose whichever you want for your story. It doesn't really matter since these don't have any bearing on this particular achievement. So choose what you want, and then once that's over, you should get a little cutscene based on your decision. And once that's over, we are going to get control of our character again. Now, it's at this point in the story where you can actually leave the store to continue on. However, if you want this particular achievement, you're going to have to stay around and do a little bit more digging. So, the first step in this process is to head back into the office and talk to Tessa. During that conversation, make sure you pick this dialogue option. Your fight with Marianne, dot, dot, dot. It's only going to appear after you make the choice with the two memories. As soon as you pick that and finish up your conversation, you are going to get control of your character again. What you have to do next is you have to go to the front of the store and then talk to Tom behind the counter. You are going to want to ask him about a song. So make sure you pick Remember That One Song, and this can only appear after talking to Marianne and going through all of the memories. This is going to cause a cutscene where he digs out a CD to put on to the store's PA system. That is going to trigger the next set of memories that we need to move on with the achievement. The first memory is going to be directly in front of you, right over here. So make sure you remember that and let it play out. And then once that's over, we are going to have one more memory that we have to deal with. So that second memory is going to be over by the freezers, which is going to be in front of the office door. Make sure you let that one play out, and eventually that's going to take us into the office. So in the office, we're going to have two more pieces of evidence we need to find before talking to Tessa again. So the first one is going to be at the computer. Make sure you go over to it and then hit A to turn it on. You want to make sure you read the second email on the list, the Alliance for Traditional dot dot dot. Make sure you play that out and let your character finish that up. Once you're done, just hit B to back out and shut down the computer. And then we have our second piece of evidence, which is going to be in this cabinet right here. This is the same cabinet where we found one of the collectibles. So open that one up, and then what you want to do is you want to make sure you look to the left. There should be a ledger with a sticker on it that says 2004. Make sure you open that one up, and then you want to flip through the pages until you find the one with Marianne. It should be the very last page or the third page over. So make sure you just turn the pages over twice, and then you should find it. Once again, just like the email, just let your characters read it out. You can read it for yourself if you really want to get more backstory into the game. But whatever the case, once you're done with this, we should have all of the evidence we need. And in order to wrap up the achievement, we are going to have to confront Tessa. So Tessa should still be in the same place. So all you have to do is just close the cabinet and then turn around. And then right behind you, she should still be at her desk. Hit A to talk to her, and we're going to open up with this dialogue choice. We remember details, dot, 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 and that's going to start this conversation. So make sure you try your best to follow this one along. She's going to ask for a date. Make sure you pick October 2004. Let that conversation play out until you get to the next choice, which is going to be this one. Make sure you pick You Told Her About the Camp, and that's going to continue on the conversation. And the last choice we have to pick is going to be the name of the camp. So make sure you choose that when it pops up. It's going to be the Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. So those are going to be the three choices. Make sure you pick them in that correct order, and then we should be good for finishing up the conversation and giving her to spill the beans. Once you finish up with that, we are going to leave the store and let the last cutscene of this part of the chapter play out. The achievement will not pop until you get to the transition between this and the next scene. So just make sure you let that play out. Once you drive away in the car and in the little loading screen between the two parts, you should get your achievement. There it is. It's going to be for 50 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.